Hi guys. I had two questions on last night's homework, the arcs and angle relay puzzle. Now I understand some of it might have been confusing when you were entering it in. You're actually looking at what would go in the box from the previous problem. So I had questions on number 3, but in order to solve number 3, I need to know what is going to go into this box and then what's going to be the next value, since everything relies on the next problem. So for number 2, I know that it's 16, so I'm going to solve this just to see what I get so I know what's going to go into this box right here. So I'm going to get my inside angle, 15x minus 8, is equal to 1/2 of the two arcs that it makes. So it's going to be 1/2 of 16x plus 1 plus 5x plus 19. And if I combine like terms, I'm going to get 16x plus 5x is going to give me 21x plus 20. And I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 just so I can get rid of this and then multiply over here by 2. So I'm going to distribute here. So 21x plus 20 is going to be equal to 30x minus 16. Then subtracting 21x from both sides, I get 9x, and then adding 16 to both sides, I get 9x is equal to 36, which means x is equal to 4. And with that 4 is going to go into your answer for number 3. So 4 is going to go right here. And then to solve 3, you're going to use this new value that you found to figure out what's going to be your answer for number 4. Well, I know I have my entire my linear pair here, 72, which means this angle here is going to have to be 108. But I know just like an inscribed angle, it's going to be half of the arc. So the measure of this arc here is going to give me 216. So 216, but they're telling me that this should be equal to 20x minus 4. So I'm just going to set these two values equal to one another. So I'm going to get 20x minus 4 is equal to 216. Adding 4 to both sides. So I get 20x is equal to 220. Dividing both sides by 20, so I get x is equal to 11. And 11 is going to be what you're going to put in for the answer of number 4. So still going through this, number 8 was also a question, but in order to get what 8 is, I have to solve number 7. So 7, I know that my previous answer is going to be 14 here. So I'm going to solve my outside angle. I know my outside angle is going to be 2x plus 1 is going to be equal to 1/2 of my big arc, which is 9x minus 14, minus my little arc of 4x minus 7. And right here, I have to distribute that negative. So I'm going to get 2x plus 1 is equal to 1/2 9x minus 14 minus 4x plus 7. Again, that's where we always make our mistake. We forget to distribute this negative to that second term there. And here, combining like terms, 9x minus 4x is going to give me 5x, and negative 14 and positive 7 is negative 7. I'm going to multiply this side here by 2 to get rid of this half, and so I have to multiply this side by 2. So I'm going to get this side to be 4x plus 2 once I distribute here. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides, and add 7 to both sides. So I get x is equal to 9. That 9 is going to go into my spot right here. And that's all you had to do if you wanted to solve this. There wasn't actually a place for you to solve this, but if you were to solve this, you know that this entire circle is 360. So you're going to take 360 minus 76. So we know going from here to here, that's going to give us 284. Again, 360 minus 76 gives you a 284. Then you know your outside angle, 9x minus 4, is going to be equal to 1/2 of your big arc, 284, minus your little arc of 76. 9x minus 4 is equal to 1/2 of 284 minus 76 is going to leave you with 208. We can take half of 208, so I'm going to get 9x minus 4 is equal to 104. Adding 4 to both sides, I get 9x is equal to 108, which means x is equal to 12. Again, you didn't have to solve this because there was nowhere for you to go. You just ended right there. But that's what you would put in for your number 8.